Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Siren and today we are going to be going over all of the Palia plushies that have been added to the game since the Elderwood arrived. I do have a part 1 of this video, which is all of the plushies prior to the Elderwood, so make sure you guys go check that out. I will have it linked down below. But let's just dive right in because the Palia has added so many new plushies to the game. Let's just jump right on in because I'm a plushie enthusiast in this game. I love collecting them all. There is a couple that I do not own quite yet. I will definitely make note of that whenever we get to it. So bear that in mind. I'm still on the quest for a couple of them. For starters, we're going to start with the Rock Hopper plushies. We have the Grumpy Rock Hopper, which is the one on the right, the Flame Rock Hopper, which is the one on the left, and the Wisp Rock Hopper, the one in the middle. That is the rare one. Now, these frogs are found in the Elderwood, and usually I just go to Mauve Way for the Flame and the Grumpy. Here's a Grumpy right here. You catch them the way you catch bugs. You'll be able to find the Grumpy ones all over the place because they are the common of the three. Of course, it does help to be hunting in parties, I've found. Same as prior huntable animal plushies. Plus, that way, if you're hunting with friends, you all get the plushie if you are in range of each other. The Flame and the Wisp will show up on your mini-map above if you have a Buzzy Jar equipped as well. So a lot easier to locate those ones whenever you use that. I find when coming to get the Flame Rock Hopper, putting a lure down over in this area here, it is D4 on Mauve Way. This area is where I've gotten several of my Flame plushies. As you can see here, equipping a Buzzy Jar will definitely help finding them. Although the Flame ones, while they are rarer than the Grumpy, they do spawn a lot, so you shouldn't have too much problem locating them. But of course, honey lures really help. The Flame Rock Hoppers only spawn around Dermerdock and Mauve Way, so keep that in mind. They do not spawn elsewhere. The Grumpy ones spawn in quite a few different locations, so you're not going to have any problem finding those. And as for the Will-O-Wisp Rock Hopper, they spawn in the deep woods. These are the rarest of the Rock Hoppers, so you might have to load in and out and use a couple lures to get these ones to spawn in. They do not spawn in like they used to during the bug that there was in the game, where if you went to a certain little area right up here and placed a lure, you would basically only get Will-O-Wisp Rock Hoppers. But now we have King Hoppington the 14th, who shames us for that behavior. So this area will still occasionally spawn the Will-O-Wisps, but I don't know about you. I don't feel like getting scolded by this frog sitting on a bunch of money from all of us being greedy and exploiting a bug. I'll insert a clip right here that I got of it, but yeah, no more frog parties doing that because we get shamed.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The next plushies we're going to talk about are Ogapoo plushes. You hunt these with your bow and arrow. We have the basic Ogapoo here, the blue one. You also have the Emerald Ogapoo. These guys do take quite a lot of arrows, so I definitely advise you hunting in a group. Makes it so much easier to hunt these guys. Well, and while hunting Ogapoo, I just got a Flame Rock Hopper plush. I think I have 4 of them now. These ones drop super high, at least in my game, so I don't think you'll have any problem getting these guys. And lastly, we have the Waveback Ogapoo, which is the one in the middle, and while I was running around the Elderwoods, I could not, for the life of me, find one. I usually find them either on Mauve Way / Dermerdock or the deep woods. You can sometimes find them there. Those are my usual hunting grounds, but I prefer Mauve Way for finding Ogapoos, as well as, like I said, the Grumpy Rock Hopper and the Flame Rock Hopper. But this is what their plushies look like. I love them. Next for our huntable plushies, we have the Schmoles. Now I am missing one here, but the one on the right with the red cap is the Schmole plush, just the basic one. And then the one that is the pink and blue is the Pixie Schmole. That is the rare one. I have not yet obtained the Elder Schmole plush. It is the only huntable plushie that I don't currently own because it will not drop for me. I cannot tell you how many Elder Schmoles I have hunted and not received the plushie yet, but that's okay. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see what it looks like. When hunting the Schmoles, they're essentially like whack-a-mole. I always go to the one at Mave Way. I just find that that one's a lot easier to hunt them than the cave areas that they spawn. You'll see these little holes in the ground, which is where they'll pop their heads out of. Highly recommend. While Ogapus take a lot of hits to knock, when you're hunting Schmoles, it is so much more effective to hunt in a party. Cannot recommend that anymore. Like, it is just so much easier with the way that these guys are. The next plushies we're going to be talking about here are the newest ones, which are the River Shark plush, the River Shark fin plush, the Elder Shark plush, and the Elder Shark fin plush. You can see the little fins are poking out of the ground here. The fins are acquired from catching either the lake shark, will give you the river shark fin, and the Elder Shark fin plush is obtained from getting a Moz, and these are only a small drop chance. So you could fish out a bunch of Moz or a bunch of lake sharks and not get the fins. I was very lucky that the first Moz I ever caught dropped this fin. But the other two, the River Shark and the Elder Shark plush, these guys are similar to the way it is in Kilima with the red koi, yellow koi, catfish, and mud minnow. You can just fish them up out of the water. I was literally just fishing off of the docks in the Elderwood at Demare. So, and by the way, also, I can't pronounce things, as you guys know, so I apologize if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. But I just stood there in one place and used glowworms just in case I would catch a Moz, and managed to fish up all 4 of these plushies in probably only 3 hours of playing this game. So I had really good luck. I did get on day 1, so I don't know if the luck was just better that day. Might just be my own experience, but I had extreme luck with it. The next plushie we're going to talk about is the Spa Day Ducky. This is also known as the Grubby Ducky. You can fish this up and get a plushie and also the recipe to make more of these. I fished it up right in Kilima, right outside of the inn. So you can kind of fish for it anywhere, but there is a very small chance that you will actually get it. First up for Twitch drops, we're going to talk about the Chatty plush. Just this little Zeki looking guy. He was a Twitch drop, but he is available in Zeki's gumball machine from the patch. I believe it's 1 or 0.192. Yeah, 0.192. He is available in the gumball machine as well to obtain if you missed that Twitch drop. Another one that was a drop was the plushie pool. However, you can get the recipe to create this from a rummage pile in Kilima or Bahari, and it can also be available in Tish's store. So have no fear, that you are still able to obtain this one. We also have a couple rainbow guys here. We have the Rainbow Maji. This was a login reward, and it's just so beautiful. You guys know how much I love dragons. And we also have the prism fish as well, which was available for a period of time to just simply fish out of the water. I got several of these. I was shocked. I'd also like to note that Palia included these due to Pride Month, which is incredible. I absolutely love the fact that they're such an inclusive game. And also, these were a login reward if you met the criteria. It had to be a level 3 fishing skill and have met Eloisa in the game. Not really sure why those were the requirements. I get the fishing one for the prism fish, but hey, I'll make the rules. They also have added some new rewards for Refer a Friend, including these Elderwood Fungi plushies that you can actually bounce on. I have several of them scattered across my lot, as you see here. But they come in various sizes. Basically, the more friends that use your Refer a Friend link to sign up for Palia, the bigger the plushies get. I have several of them. So we have the Elderwood Fun Guy. We have the big Elderwood Fun Guy. The bigger, which is this one. The giant. And then you also have Giga. But I just think they're so fun. They're very cute. Mushrooms are adorable. So, and it's fun that these ones are actually interactive too. Like you can actually bounce on them. Which, speaking of, since Palia is available on all platforms now, I will have my refer a friend down below. I do have all the rewards for this though. So if you know somebody who really wants these plushies, definitely use their refer a friend. You can sign up for that and get your link for that on Palia's website. And lastly, we have a couple that are Zeki related, one including this little trufflet plush. He's this little armadillo looking guy. I got him from a Twitch drop. However, he is available at the claw machine at the Maji market when that is open from using those tokens. There are two others that I have not acquired yet. Those being the Slumber Fox plushie here, and also the Cutesy Kitty plush. These two I have not yet acquired. You can see what they look like here in the patch notes, but I have not got these yet. They are also available at the Maji market using Zeki's tokens. And finally, which I know so many people have been waiting for, the Madrina's Maji plush is now available through Zeki's Gumball machine. However, it is called the Pink Maji plush there. So there is a difference. The Madrina's Maji plush, it looks identical to the Pink Maji. However, the name is what's different. So the Madrinas you get from a code from purchasing the bundle from Madrina's, the company, which I do love their products and I obviously purchased. And I've been really enjoying it. But you can get the Pink Maji on a drop from Zeki's Gumball machine. So now more people can have that. The only difference is the name. So technically the Madrina's is still more rare, but the Pink Maji is the same thing. So you can now get that, which is really cool. And also, finally, to wrap up this video of all the new plushies that have been added, there was a community reward that occurred from wishlists and downloads from the Elderwood update and the expansion coming to PlayStation and Xbox. That included a giant Frogbird plush, which was previously unreleased, and also big Frogbird. So now there is various sizes of Frogbird. This one was also from the community reward from wishlists and downloads with the Elderwood update. So with that all being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know Palia is going to roll out even more plushies in the future. They've said it themselves. So which are your favorite plushies in the game? I'm really curious because as of right now, my favorites are probably all the Cernuks. I think all the Cernuk plushies are adorable. There's not an ugly one. I love Nibbles the Drake, who you can see off to my right there. The Sill is one of my favorites as well. The Ogapoos that we've gone over. The dragons in general, like the Majis. And I would say also, obviously, the rainbow-tipped butterfly. But let me know what your favorite plushies are in the comments down below. Happy hunting, happy plushie scrounging. And remember, if you are not able to obtain a plushie or struggling, go to the underground. You can always trade with others. Just put it in the chat. Or if you have a friend who has a duplicate or wants something you have, you can always work out a trade with a friend in this game. Happy hunting, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.